I've been watching Link for a while, but this time I basically forced ChatGPT PRO not to mess around with the analysis, and the 30-day outlook it gave me actually made me rethink this coin. What's up, guys? Mooney here, and today you're listening to Money Talks. If you're new to this space, Link, or Chainlink, is the project that connects real-world data to blockchains. Prices, indexes, economic data, even RWA stuff can be plugged into smart contracts through Chainlink's Oracle network. A bunch of big institutions already use it, but the token price has been full roller coaster lately. In this video, I'm breaking down how ChatGPT PRO reads the chart, the on-chain data, the sentiment, and then builds a 30-day scenario map. So don't just stop at the title, stick around till the end. Let's start with the chart so we're not just guessing. On the daily time frame, Link is sitting around $13, way below its highs. Price is still under the main EMAs and hanging near the lower side of the Bollinger Bands, which basically means we're in a correction, not a clean bull trend. The support that's really being tested right now is around $11.5 to $11.8, and the first wall the bulls have to break is in that $14 to $15 zone. In beginner language, as long as Link is stuck under the mid-teens, this is trying to recover, not full send. On the 4-hour chart, you can see some life coming back. Prices started to bounce, climbing back toward the 20 and 50 EMAs, and momentum indicators like MACD and RSI aren't as dead as they were before. That tells us short-term buyers are stepping in, but they're still fighting that bigger daily downtrend. So short-term looks cautiously optimistic, but the big picture is still show me the proof first. Now, what you can't see on TradingView, on-chain, and sentiment. Over the last couple of months, a lot of Link has actually left exchanges, classic accumulation signal. On the flip side, we recently saw a whale unload around 31 million Link into exchanges, which is serious short-term sell pressure. Fundamentally, the story is strong. Chainlink is plugged into FTSE Russell, TradeWeb, Ripple, and even pilot programs bringing official U.S. government economic data on-chain. The narrative is core infrastructure for RWAs and institutions. But sitting above that nice story, there's still a ticking bomb. Recurring token unlocks that keep adding supply and have already triggered some brutal dumps in the past. So you've got real pros and real cons, not just hopium. All right, here's the part you clicked for. The 30-day scenarios from ChatGPT PRO. Using roughly at $12.99 as a reference, the model came up with 3 broad paths. First, about a 60% chance that at some point in the next 30 days, Link tags the mid-$15 area, around a 16 to 17% move up from here, if the recovery trend really sticks and we don't get another nasty unlock event. Second, about a 20% chance of drifting sideways inside a wide range, basically bouncing between roughly $11.5 and $15. Third, about a 20% chance we revisit the $11 to low $10 area if whale selling and unlock pressure keep hitting or if the broader market rolls over. The AI's confidence score on this is around 3 out of 5. Solid enough to think about, nowhere near guaranteed. It's a thinking tool, not a crystal ball. And just to be crystal clear, this is not financial, investment, trading, or any kind of professional advice. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold Link. This breakdown is purely the output of ChatGPT PRO that I push to be as objective as possible, but in the end, it's your money and your decisions. DWYOR, do your own research. What I really want to know is how you read this. Are you leaning toward the bullish scenario, the sideways chop, or the downside one? Drop your take into comments, and let's come back in a few weeks to see how well this AI model actually did versus reality. If you enjoy content like this, where I make AI Pro do the heavy lifting so you don't have to rely on random hot takes on social media, hit subscribe, smash the like button, and share this with a friend who's stressing over Link right now. It helps the channel a ton and lets me keep using AI to break down the crypto market in a more rational, less emotional way.